Good afternoon, good morning, evening, and time zone to everybody. I am Marius Historicus, your local time loss history lecturer, and it has been a hot minute since I have been streaming. It is, yeah, it's been hectic to say the least. As I mentioned on Twitter, I refuse to call it by its current name for pretty obvious reasons, I think. Uh, I was in the process of moving for much of last month. A little bittersweet. I left a job I enjoyed immensely, but on to bigger and better things as it kind of goes in my career field. So yeah, I moved from where I was staying at Hawaii to where I am now. And probably within the next year or so, I will also be moving again, just based on how the job says that, hey, you have to go here, do this thing, then you go off and do something else. So it's going to be a little hectic. I expect that I'll try to have a better schedule moving forward. I think it's probably going to be Saturdays that actually get me into a good schedule because Friday I will likely be socializing with friends after work, and Sunday is probably going to be prep for the upcoming week. And I also run my own D&D campaign on Sundays. Hey, Caddy, good to see you, and hope everything is going well for you. Hope that everything's uh, good, that you're learning stuff, and thank you for stopping by again. Other things going on. So yeah, another thing, I have a little art project in the works as soon as we hit affiliate status. So once that is there and it's active, I will kind of do a little mini reveal for that on stream. Not really sure how that can work, but I will try to figure it out the best way I can. Some people have already seen the previews. They're in love with a couple of them. So I think that the artist has really hit the nail on the head. And yeah, I'm super excited for that. But other than that, it's kind of been a hectic mess for lack of a better term. My family only has one car right now. So yeah, as you can imagine, things are kind of subpar, right? Like, hey, if we need to go anywhere. It's kind of a whole family event thing, or one person has to run out and go do the thing, and then no one likes it when you have to readjust the seat constantly. It's just kind of the way it goes. But as with all things, this will get fixed, and I'll just kind of move along from it and see what I can do. But as I would, yeah, no, I keep saying that so often. Maybe it's a nervous tick or something. As I was mentioning on Twitter, today is going to be an Ace Combat 7 day, right? So we're going to see what the Air Force calls a nonner, a non pilot, try to do pilot things, which hopefully is not going to mean crashing the plane into the ground a million times. But we are going to figure that one out ourselves. And I know that it's kind of normal for streamers to yap and stuff, but I don't really have a whole lot to say, right? Oh, actually, no, I do. So I am slowly working through the rest of my military engineering survey. I only have a few more citations to properly format for you guys because I will be posting kind of the whole thing in a sanitized format, as well as finishing up the little PowerPoint slide for it. There's a little more work I need to do specifically on some of the early Roman military fortifications in the late Republic era, as well as talking about Hadrian's Wall and how that was kind of the pinnacle of Roman military garrison fortifications, as well as frontier fortifications. Hadrian's Wall is kind of this interesting little. Uh, it's this interesting combination between it's a far-flung frontier of the empire, but it's also in certain parts of it a full garrison like Roman imperial town. So it is pretty interesting to see some of the dichotomy at work there. But once I have that section completed and I do maybe a little bit more expansion on the history of Chinese Great Walls, hint, hint, there's more than one, that will kind of round out the survey. I'm hoping to generate a little bit of interest for that as it nears completion. So hopefully there will be a lecture stream with some back and forth Q&A as it goes through it, as well as kind of an overall wrap up Q&A of what we're going to be examining. But it is also time to get Ace Combat 7 up and running, right? So we're going to do that because I promised that I was going to be playing Ace Combat 7. I just need to ensure that it wants to actually work as a game capture. Maybe this, maybe that. Here we go. Ace Combat 7. I want to say it's this button. Yep, here we go. Wow, that is a super duper small screen. I need to fix that for you guys. There we go. That's a lot better now. Actually, can you hear the game? Yes or no? Because there should be something. Maybe you just can't hear it yet. All right, good. It looks like there was just a little bit of music playing there. So if you guys cannot hear the audio, please let me know in the chat so I can go back and fix it, right? Because I'm currently working only with like one monitor, right? So I can only do so much at a given point in time. Okay. So we're going to do campaign. We're going to continue the story.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Okay, so that's a little bit of an interesting thing here, right? So we're working with, like, normally it wouldn't be a case where a random fighter squadron gets diverted to go help a aircraft carrier, right? In U.S. practice, it is pretty normal for um, aircraft to actually fly out to the carrier, but they are habitually assigned to the carrier, and usually it is carrier capable types. So considering that Ace Combat 7 kind of plays fast, or really the entire Ace Combat series kind of plays fast and loose with like, hey, you can be qualified on multiple different types of aircraft. You are always getting the aircraft that's fit for purpose, right? It's like in reality, it's really, really hard to be concurrently qualified on multiple different aircraft. And they also brought up this new Arsenal bird with unmanned aerial combat vehicles, right? And that is even though this game was made, I think it's 2019 this game was first made, right? Like, this is a concept we're seeing more and more serious thought being devoted to, mainly because of the Russo-Ukrainian war. We're seeing a lot more unmanned surface vessels. We're seeing a lot more in terms of first-person view and long-range one-way attack drones. We're seeing a lot more in terms of this mesh network of drones, so to speak, that are able to coordinate either amongst themselves or under the direct control of multiple human operators. And I don't think anyone has seriously gone ahead and worked on this idea of an Arsenal bird. Like, yes, we've worked on the concept of Loyal Wingman, a dedicated unmanned combat aerial vehicle for fixed wing aircraft, but never really deployed from an airborne platform for the use of airborne combat, right? There's always been this idea of it's going to be partnered up with a manned platform, and it's going to go ahead and work in conjunction with the manned platform to accomplish the mission, whether that is to provide EW functions, to soak up enemy fire, to actually go ahead and perform the strike while the human pilot remains at a safe distance out of enemy air defense range. So it'll be really interesting to kind of see what happens in this mission when we encounter these MQ-101s. And so it sounds like it's primarily going to be an air fight. And I know that I don't know, it's so hard, right? I think this is kind of our best to go for, right? Because we got Blackums, 8 AGM, 4 AM, we have 4 flares. So we don't need land attack cruise missiles, we don't need that. But these guys we will need, I think. We're going to select our parts, right? And I think all of these we're going to put on, right? Because we have aircraft acceleration, yaw maneuverability, increasing standard missile power, and the de-icing system, right? That's all going to give us a little bit of an advantage in air-to-air combat. Oh, it's saying it's going to increase defense if we put the icing on. So yeah, I'm for that, right? Because this all looks like a net improvement. All right, we're gonna go see if we can establish air superiority over Choppenberg, and that is a very weird name for it. Yep, we can actually see the arresting hook right there, in the middle of the two engines right there. And kind of interesting thing to note about a lot of naval aircraft, right? You'll see that the landing gear looks very bulky compared to regular Air Force aircraft. You see how it looks really reinforced, heavy, like it's supposed to take a huge load. Don't clip that, please. Yeah, it's because these are actually designed and intended to come to very hard stops on very short surfaces, so they need a lot more robust hydraulics, suspensions, and brake parts than regular fixed-wing aircraft landing at fixed airfields do. Because you can take your time to decelerate, a couple thousand feet down a runway. Carriers, if you're lucky, are a quarter mile long, so you need to come to a stop extremely quickly, and that means basically slamming the bird down on the deck. Again, the last job I was in, I worked pretty extensively with the Navy, including several people who were either onboard aircraft carriers or were on the staff of the strike group commander. So we learned an awful lot. Yep, and there's the catapult blast deflector right there going up behind our aircraft. And we're gonna go afterburner, and we're gonna go up. All right, we are off the deck.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck. Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron.
Oh.
Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season finished. Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
And we're gonna keep at it. All right.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
That was a miss.
Missile launched.
That was a miss.
4 remaining.
All right, and dive, dive, dive. Got him.
3 remaining. Target is in range of guns.
All right. Missile, missile. Got him. All right. One more. Oh, never mind.
Nice kill. One remaining.
Oh, did not quite kill him.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
There we go. There he is.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to
Got a
clear
gun
them
kill.
out.
Awesome.
Roger that. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear. I haven't even broken a sweat.
All right, get down to the.
Coming. Evade! Break! Break! What the hell? Caution! Missile! Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Dive, 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 dive. Oh. Oh, that's one of the arsenal birds. Oh, crap. That's a lot.
You just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time. Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just waiting for mission command. We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Uh-oh.
These guys will go down easy. All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Woo. All right. Where's the target?
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey. Locked on target. Golem 1, Box 2.
Dive, dive, dive. And up.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command. Status? Verify the situation. Golem 2, missile, evade! Evading! This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report.
Dive, dive, dive.
Golem 2, do you copy? This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay. Skeleton 3's lost.
Damn, they are dropping like flies. All right, gain altitude. Altitude is your friend.
Continue to maintain air superiority. HQ, what's happening? Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. What the hell? Caution, all aircraft, stay alert. Get out of there. Breaking.
Whoa.
Skeleton 2 lost. Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately. Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Main Squadron, give our allies some time to escape. We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger. Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
All right.
Golem 2, head
This is
back
now
to
rescue
base.
bay. This is now
Gargoyle
rescue
1,
mission.
Escort Golem 2. Continuing the mission. Still got my
They can only eat a single missile. So,
Target is in range of guns. That boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. You're mine. I'll make it quick. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, remain there and come back safe.
well, dive, dive, dive.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat. My status is fine.
Bingo.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
Oh, where did that even go?
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost. What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me. I'm against an SU-30. Wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move. Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. Golem and Mage Squadron, help us. Get those UAVs off of France. H2. H2, UAV down. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Yes, destroy the clankers. We know. Alright. Yes, caution. Terrain, terrain, I know.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support. Let's move. They're ours. Get your asses out. Mage 2, Box 2. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy. I didn't need... I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared. This is not good.
Uh-oh.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible. Golem 2, what's your status? Status report. She's a predator. Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy. Mage 2, support!
Where? I didn't know. Uh-oh.
Golem 2, lost. Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie? I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Fine, just eat it that way.
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Got it.
All UAVs have been splashed. I said what I had to say. Now what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Well, that's a little subpar. Air superiority not achieved. Alright, now that's cool if that can actually be done.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
Oh god.
The deck is clear. H2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to carrier. Your approach looks good. Stay on course.
Oh yeah, right there.
Lower your speed. 1,500 to carrier. You passed the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go around, try again. Remember, I am not a carrier pilot. Or a pilot in general.
Lower your speed. H2, bank left.
Carrier someday before I die. Strap that sucker to a catapult and what's up, fucker? Got her.
You made him, H2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Alright, so I actually got the landing. So good on me.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace.
Alright, let's see what the debrief says.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Okay. So, pretty good. Oh, rank A, awesome. Alright, so let's go to the next one.
Here he comes.
This is Su-30 orange wingtips. Interesting.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls.
Delightful crew.
Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Yeah, you're not exactly the good guys here.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Oof. No pressure, right? Okay. No pressure at all. So let's take a look at our aircraft tree really quick. See if there's any icing, missile power, F-15 Charlie, FA-18 Fox, Okay. Alright, so I don't think we need anything else different in terms of our technology or our aircraft. I think we're still good. We're still going to try with the F-18. And air-to-ground missiles, so we can take out the targets quickly when we do.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Alright, rescue the former president. Oh boy.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Oh my goodness. Good thing I got the de-icer.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Oh. Okay. So we're gonna sneak our way in.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
We're gonna slow down. So we can kind of avoid.
Are we under attack? No change.
awfully
Trigger, you got
close.
two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Yeah. Gonna break above the clouds really briefly.
Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm
Okay.
one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built a space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Okay, so there's a small portion right there that I can sneak through.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
See, there we go. Yeah, the air current's trying to push me into it.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Missile closing. Evade.
Missile.
H2, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Oh, shit.
Missile. 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 Caution. Missile. Missile.
H2, target down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Missile. Missile.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Half of the SAM sites are down. Half of the anti-air guns down.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
And
Mission
jump.
still in progress. Stand by. Locked. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. All SAM sites down. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin,
Alright.
you are clear to
Gain
land.
altitude.
Roger. Rendezvous on site. Almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
There we go.
Rescue craft tag on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the express location now. Run for the container!
Target is down.
Miss! The hell do you mean?
Locked, it's chow time.
Mage 2, missile launch. Target was not struck.
Ambush! Fire from the force shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
guy's got hands.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
All right, come on, come on. Working here, buddy.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. Mage 2 splashed a bandit. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
We found an emergent transport craft. His engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do. Target is in range of guns. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's super cool.
UAV down.
Oh yeah, all mine. There's no way we can provide adequate cover. Missile inbound, evade. Caution, pumps under radar lock.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down. 3 remaining. UAV confirmed down. Missile away. Watch out. Enemy missile. One remaining.
There we go.
UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them.
Golem 2, hang in there.
Got him.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Jesus.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenalberg.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Targeting gun range.
Thing just does not want to die. Alright, got it. Whoa. Oh.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Lockdown abandoned. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send up this way. I'm sorry. Can Mr. Harling? Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mage 2, missile away. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. In gun range. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace.
That was not me.
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
No,
A friendly missile hit him.
no, I did not. I did not do any such thing.
Situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Is it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
No, I'm not gonna be the one who's killed the freaking president. F that.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
What? Wasn't even lit up as a target.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
So fuck me then. Okay. So let's let's go to the next one.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
It looks good kill.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm.
Incoming,
Just-
incoming, incoming.
I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again? Wonder how they will lose today.
Better than solitary.
How many can actually Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We
Not
don't
me.
expect
I'm
to
innocent.
shoot down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Again, I didn't do a damn thing. Okay, fine. Let's start this. Me-24B fish fed, F-104 starfighter. Ooh, that's a piece of crap. Again, if I'm gonna stand the best chance, I'm gonna use the crap that I can.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Deceive and disrupt the enemy in the air above the base. Okay.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Pair 15. That's a... Oh, that's ugly.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling!
Oh, I don't even get...
Once he gets back. If he makes it back, you land your ass as grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
Weapons disabled.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
So...
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
It was a 1.
Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? This is Bandon. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
So, I need to survive.
Atoning for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
So what?
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Isn't that convincing?
Oh, that's a gun.
The enemy gets in the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shoot down all. Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no
think we can get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show? A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight? Fox 2.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Sorry, I got lucky. Joe, you've got company. There you go. Oh yeah, let's do this.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
You're mine. We're losing escorts. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out of here. No, we're in front of us, Captain. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run. Bingo. Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Sorry, Captain. I'm gonna keep the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Crash is mine. Die.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
The bomb is at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer. It's gonna take a top score from me. It's in my blood. We're cut out. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out of here? You don't need to plug on me. On my enemy's tail.
Turn right into that.
Careful in the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well in there. Enemy behind you. Heads up.
Focus on destroying the target.
All right, get the bear in.
Oh yeah, add this one to my score. Ally, I've been shot down. Wingman down. I'm surrounded. Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot.
Just about crash into it. Just get on its tail. Oh, it's a 160, no wonder.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Wilco, you're at McKinsey. Please maintain silence for the moment.
That was a miss.
Nice ride. Its service pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. I think she's royalty or something.
That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
After me! Enemy interceptors firing!
I should have put it all on Trigger.
Approaching target. Put the bomb base first.
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
This guy is getting a little froggy with me. Got him. Alright, so we still have some bombers. So I need to stop messing around and actually do work. Pull up.
Missile in the air! Heads up!
Someone be a squadron of convicts. Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
We'll be a bomb. This is number 1. Design complete. We have what we need. Going home. Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
Mission has failed.
Oh,
And apples!
because I didn't
Silence.
defeat all the...
Soldiers will be punished. Shut
Yeah.
up. Shut up.
Yeah, retract from checkpoint.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to
Ooh.
engage. Show no mercy.
Might be done by now.
How do we think the odds? Want to bet which one of us gets the
Why don't you
first
tell us after it
trigger?
starts?
This is the first.
Count's going
I
forward.
decide whether you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your line tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15 man is marched.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. You can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that would get dressed up real pretty.
break, break, break.
This is decent at what it's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. We got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Gee, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Bring that down. I'm surrounded. Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Zoom and boom.
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. I think she's loyalty or something. That's because she's the scrap
That's a
queen.
miss.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Those are the best tomboys.
Sons, get closer.
Oh,
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Man of McKinsey, please maintain silence for a moment. Spare
I
15.
don't know why I
What the hell
didn't
are you doing? Attack.
easy my job.
Shit! I missed!
2 targets remaining.
Squadron
Whoa.
convicts.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war. Cowboy, bandit on your 6!
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first serve. I'm behind the enemy.
Leaving the operation area.
Enemy on my 6.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
All right.
Still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7. What happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Well,
Spare 15, the runway's
bet on
free.
the right people
I have
then.
permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, you land your ass as grass.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Yeah, well, suck it. And I have time for one more mission, I think.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of
Doggo.
Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic.
I don't like this guy. He looks
I wonder
creepy.
how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden. Even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention.
Blah, blah, blah. We
First,
get it,
I
Colonel.
want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission,
So
we prepared a
T-72
frontline base that
knockoff?
could be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it.
Shilkas.
Even if you run out of ammo, don't
Is an
forget
SA
that you're
Gecko?
just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Wow, this sounds like a... Holy crap. That's a lot of ground targets. Which means there's only one aircraft fit for the mission. This thing, the A-10 Charlie. Look at that thing. Everyone loves the A-10. And it's possible that we'll get a successor to it in the true role of a strike aircraft. However, that's going to be hard. And again, it can take 44 AGMs. So we're going to spend the MSRP to get it. Actually, so I'd only have 30,000. If I start getting into a huge amount of tech updates. Because I get that 35 Charlie ultimately. But okay, so that's kind of the role right there. Bro, that's the route we're gonna take. All right. Parts. All parts. And we're gonna send it.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack. We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Letting the NCR interceptors. Open fire. We'll do what we can.
The odds of getting out alive. That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
It's a kind of specialty fire.
Missile incoming. Even regular aircraft that join later, any repairs or ammo can fly over the return line.
Ooh.
You guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? Trigger, rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? Not that back.
Nice try. Good stuff isn't full, guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
Sure you can another shot. Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full man? A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it. That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons. Spare 15 locked on. Missile hit. Bomber shot down.
If it wants me to go after the bomber.
New blips on my radar. Get after him.
God, this thing is slow, but I already knew that.
Look at my cloud cover. All enemy bombers destroyed. That should put a wrench in their plans.
Now we can sleep in for once.
All right, almost there.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280.
Oh, crap.
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
Machines have not replacing humans. Calm down. Just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. The anti-air guns are hit hard. Our air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
These are just pawns. Marius, son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
You really are good at murdering people, Trigger. Civilians either solutions to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. So, what's the difference? Whatever, he still got 3 cent lines.
Missile away.
If you keep flying straight, you'll get hit. I cornered it.
All right, let's turn.
Spare two, launch a missile.
Hostile has the lock. 5 minutes remaining.
This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Take it off.
God damn it, I did! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? Tyrone. Take it out.
Don't push your pants over one aircraft being down.
Damn, these guys are agile. What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man's down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try to stop me. I'm getting you the trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you can fight your numbers. Missile! Missile! Spare 15 shot one down.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep rapping away, little blind dog.
You'll pay for this.
Okay. Oh, missile warning.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all. Guys, come on, hit those damn fighters.
Oh, that was heavy.
Fox 2.
Attack failed. Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Send this rust bucket into the ground and dive away from missiles. Run for it, run for it. Alright, don't know what else I can do right now. Then again, I did meet the score requirement. Mission accomplished.
Give the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
Yeah, except he died. Pretty sure.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
It's kind of jacked up, but whatever. Ooh, only a C rank mission. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Alright, so I think that is really all the time we have for anything else for today. Just because it's been about 2 hours, I know everyone is busy doing things. Thank you, the few people who decided to join me today. Let's see who we can potentially raid out to, right? Let's see. We'll rate out to Band 14. They're returning to the VTuber scene, so it's fun to give them a shout. So thank you all for joining in with me today, and I appreciate the continued support. Hope you guys learned a little bit through some of my ramblings today, and as always, take care, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully this coming Saturday. Have a good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. See ya.